Another Terry Leather low-mileage gem?
Got your glad rags sorted out for your wedding tomorrow?
Yeah, of course, Terry. New suit. 2 buttons, 9-inch bum flaps.
Nice. Ingrid will like that. So, you're getting married tomorrow, Ingrid?
I hope so.
Go on, get off home. Go make yourself look more beautiful than you already are. If that's possible.
Terry, promise you won't get Eddie too legless tonight, will you? At his stag do.
Just go round the pub. A couple of pints and a sing-song. What are you trying to do to me, eh? The Jessel's money. The problem is he's tied up in these cars and you wankers want to trash the lot of them.
Mr. Jessel doesn't care about your inventory. Mr. Jessel wants to know when he's getting paid.
Any day, I swear, Perky. Oh,
What did you call me?
I called you Perky, Perky. Everyone calls you Perky and him Pinky.
Pinky and Perky?
Yeah.
They're cartoon pigs on the telly. What, people call us that behind our backs?
Well, they're not going to say it to your face, are they?
Well, you just...
Yeah, well, you got me rattled. Very intimidating.
Don't make us come back again.
Not every customer's a satisfied customer. What are you doing around here, Martine?
What are you doing tonight?
Tonight? Tonight's Eddie's stag do. Taking him out for a drink. Why?
I've got a proposition for you, Terry.
A proposition?
Can you meet me at the Players Club before you see the boys? And I'll fill you in on the details.
Make it 9 o'clock.
Oh, morning, gal.
Morning, Tim. Top floor. Summoned by the gods.
Something like that.
Get up to any mischief this weekend?
Don't know what you're talking about. I'm a married man. What do you think? Am I presentable?
Not sure about the tie, darling.
Oh, what's this? Peace and love? Too much of that nonsense, we'll both be out of a job.
Michael Abdul Malik. Calls himself Michael X in homage to Malcolm X's American counterpart. The Pinko Press would have us believe this Michael X is a crusading champion of the poor and oppressed.
The Black Robin Hood of Notting Hill. The richer, whiter, and more famous, the more they fawn over him. The truth is, he's a slum landlord, a drug dealer, and a vicious pimp who should have been in prison years ago.
Are you not charging outrageous rent to my brothers and sisters, Mr. Brown?
I'm charging the same as your slumlord friend Lou Focal.
10 quid a week is too much for these tolls. You know, I always wanted to meet a white man by the name of Brown. You know what this is? It is a slave collar. And the white man made my mothers and fathers wear this to bend them to his will. Can I bend you to my will, Mr. Brown?
He's your faithful dog now, Michael.
Michael, I don't think we should get our hopes up here. Kidnapping, extortion, assault on this man Brown here, as well as your previous problems with the law. I mean, you could be looking at 10 to 20 years for this.
I don't think so. I am smarter and better protected than Whitey thinks.
All right.
Seems Michael X has managed to keep himself out of jail by threatening to release damning photographs of a certain royal personage. Until we get our hands on these snaps, the police can't move. The public prosecutor won't move, and the Home Office doesn't want to know.
Was anyone actually seen these photographs?
Yes, but at the moment, I'm not at liberty to say who that person is.
We've had Michael X under surveillance for quite a while. He keeps a safe deposit box at the Lloyd's Bank in Marylebone. We believe that's where the photos are located.
Yeah, seems straightforward enough. I'll send a team into this bank and take whatever he's got in the safe deposit box.
That would have to be sanctioned at the highest level, and that's not going to happen.
Ah.
Do you see our problem? There can be no connection to 5 or 6.
So you want me to come up with something that avoids any accountability for anyone?
We'd welcome suggestions, Tim.
And if it all goes pear-shaped? I assume it's my ass on the line.
You're young and ambitious, Tim. Chance to make a name for yourself.
Thank you, sir.
Passengers arriving on VOAC, flight 47 to Barcelona. Please proceed to baggage carousel number 3.
Excuse me there, miss. Can I have a word?
Yes.
Where have you been?
Morocco.
I'll have to check your underwear.
Be my guest.
We found what we were looking for.
Found what? What were you looking for? Oh, Tim, thank God. I'm in a spot of bother. So what have you been up to?
Nothing much. You?
I was in Morocco recently.
Business or pleasure?
Bit of both. Drinks are on me.
So we're going to sit here all night making small talk?
I know you, Terry. And I know your mates. You've always been looking for the big score. The one that makes sense of everything. I have it for you.
What?
A bank.
A bank? As in rob? How would you know about a bank?
I've been seeing this guy. Runs his own business. Security systems. Next month, they're installing new alarms in a bank in Marylebone. Seems like the trains have been setting off the tremor alarms in the vault and they've had to turn them off. So for a week or so, they won't have any.
Now, why would he tell you all this?
We were having a laugh about it. Imagine if half the villains in London knew about this, he said. And I thought, I know half the villains in London. I grew up with some of them.
Look, me and my mates might have been involved with the odd bit of skullduggery. But can you see us tooled up, taking on a bank like the James gang?
This isn't about waving a water pistol at a cashier's head. This is about getting into the basement where the deposit boxes are. Hidden, secret wealth. Money and jewels that's safe to steal. Because people won't report it.
Hold on. You can't talk about this here.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Terry. We can't pass it up.
Didn't expect this from you tonight, Martine.
What did you expect? Eh?
I'll have to think about it.
Better get off to your stag party.
Thanks for the drink. Eddie tells me his brother invited you to the wedding. You going?
I'll see you there.
Can I get a Campari and soda? No ice?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Well, Tim, sweetie, what do you think?
Is he up for it?
Maybe.
Cheers, gorgeous.
So you coming in?
I don't know, it's late.
Do you need to run home like a good little boy?
I guess I've got time.
What exactly do you do?
Bit of this, bit of that. How did you and Hakeem meet?
I met Hakeem in Los Angeles last spring. He was raising money for a black Montessori school and writing his life story.
And what an extraordinary life it has been. The book is called From the Dead Level, Malcolm X and Me. I've read the manuscript. Hakeem is a poet, the voice of the black soul. A friend is throwing a thing next week to celebrate the launch of Brother Hakeem's book, and you are all invited.
Hakeem, tell us more about your book.
It's about being born black in America. Can any of you imagine what it is like to be born a black man in this world? Can any of you white women imagine what it would be like to bring a black baby into this world.
Stop picking the from under our fingernails.
Stum, lads. Coppers at 12 o'clock.
Oh, what are you two doing here personally? I thought you were way past being your own bag man, Jerry.
Your associate, Sonia Byrne, has raised prices at that knocking shop of hers. 120 quid up from 100.
And your point?
A rising tide lifts all ships, mate. I think we're owed some money.
Because even Sonia's can be raided.
Yeah, you'd do that, wouldn't you? You kill the goose that lays your golden egg.
Well, that would be dumb, wouldn't it?
But then again, everyone knows coppers are dumb.
Well, you can do one thing for me. You can stop your colleagues from having their boys' night out in my clubs. They're loud, they're lewd, and they expect free oral sex. You know what, that's disgusting. I mean, most of them have families.
We'll pass the word along.
Lou, you tell your greedy little bobbies to go and find their perks elsewhere. No one's going to bother me. My patrons could have a lot of these bent coppers put out to pasture.
Well, I say spread the wealth around and keep the peace.
£5 a week extra. It's all it's worth.
I'll pass it on.
Hello.
Saw you in a magazine the other day. The Campari ad on the beach. Nice.
Must have been an old one. I'm not modelling anymore.
I don't know why. Still a knockout.
What are you doing these days, Dave?
Me? Bit of film work. Extra, you know.
And you, Kevin, you still snapping, I see.
The wedding photos, no, it's just a favour for the family. Fashion's my game. Fashion and passports.
And the odd snap of a wayward husband.
Thank you, Dave.
So, what's the verdict, boys?
We're interested. First thing we should do is take a look at the place. Suss it out. Maybe open a box of our own.
I've already done that. We can go and have a look tomorrow.
Tomorrow it is.
Heads up, lads.
All right.
Oh, she's adorable, your little one. She's off. What a gorgeous flower girl your eldest made.
Thanks, Catherine.
I do envy you. Kev, you want to dance?
Yeah, come on.
It's lovely to see you all. Ciao.
Ciao.
All right, Wendy.
All right. She envies me. She being sarcastic?
Suppose what she meant was money can't buy what we have.
Didn't you used to go out with her?
No, love. That was Kevin. He had this big thing for her.
Oh. And you didn't?
No. Not like me and you, love at first sight.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that night. She was with your mate, Audrey, at that disco. Saw this gorgeous little bum in a pencil skirt. Thought, I've got to have that. But Audrey, she already had a bloke, so I called you.
Cheeky son.
Daddy, Daddy, come and dance with me. Come on, Dad.
Yeah, I'll just tune a bit.
Soft kill.
I'd like to access my safe deposit box, please. Martine Love, L-O-V-E.
Certainly, madam.
Taxi!
You're an actor, right?
That's right. I did a couple of films for you, Mr. Vogel.
Yeah, right.
So what are these films you're in?
Oh, forget about it.
Go on.
Technically, it's what you call, pornography.
You're joking?
No.
So you've been going around town with a 12-inch mutton dagger hanging down your pants?
That's nothing to be ashamed of.
Nice.
Fake. Got a posh party at the weekend. This is the one. The lease is available.
Finally. How do I look? Good?
Not your best, Dave.
Here we go.
So how come you got the inside dope on this place, Martine?
She knows this bloke. Runs a security company.
Bloke? Is it serious? You getting married?
He is married. All the best ones are. Here we go. Marylebone Road and Baker Street. On the corner here's the bank. Next door is the Chicken Inn, and at 189 Le Sac. And the back here's an underground car park with direct access to the shop's basement. We can pull in here from Glentworth Street into the car park for drop-offs and pick-ups without being seen from the street.
We'll dig a tunnel from the basement of the shop, under the Chicken Inn, and pop up in the safe deposit vault.
I got a question. What do us lot know about digging tunnels?
Nothing. But I know a man who does. So what do you reckon, Bambus?
What do I reckon? I reckon I know you guys, but I don't know her.
Don't worry about Martine, she's solid. We go way back.
Terry, you have been up to some mischief in your time. But this is serious, my friend. Don't you think it's a little out of your league?
Maybe it's time we stepped up to the First Division.
There's going to be reinforced concrete under the vault. We're going to need a thermic lance, a jackhammer, a generator, lights, ropes, cables, the works.
It's about 40 feet of digging before we're under the bank.
Yeah, we could hire some mix from Camden Town to do the digging.
That's brilliant, Dave. Why don't we just pay their national insurance contributions? And then you won't have to get dirt on your Tommy Nutter suit.
This way, Michael. One more shot. This way. Thank you. That's great.
What are your plans?
I am returning to Trinidad to liberate my brothers and sisters from the enslavement of the British colonialists.
What about the charges you were facing? How can you leave England?
They are liars and cowards. If they had anything against me but their fear of me, I'd be tried and jailed.
See you later, Bambo.
Look, we're going to need a front man on this. Someone who can sign the lease on the shop and look for business.
I might know someone. Guy Singer. Calls himself the Major. It's a load of bollocks. He's got this right posh accent if anyone comes nosing about.
Bit tight under the arms, don't you think? Traditional fit, sir. If one can't raise one's hands above one's head, it tends to inhibit any impulsive acts of surrender. I'll be right back, sir. What on earth are you doing here?
Got a bit of business for you, Guy. You might be tempted.
Sit down, love.
What do you think you're doing?
Taking the E for a test drive. Tell your boss he can have his inventory back when he settles Mr. Jessel's debt. And it better be soon, or we'll be back to tap Terry's kneecaps. If I was you two, I'd be looking for another job.
Lovely. Cheers.
Cheers.
So, come on then. What don't I know? Romantic dinner on a Monday night.
Look, honey, I'm going to be working some strange hours over the next week or two, so don't ask me what I'm doing because I don't want to lie to you.
What are you doing?
Look, I know I've caused us a few problems with those kinds that aren't selling. All I was trying to do was get ahead of the game. This thing's going to put us there.
Will it?
Yeah. In a better place. It's for all of us. For you and the kids.
And how afraid do I have to be, Terry?
Maybe it'd be a smart thing if you went and stayed with your aunt. In case things turn to custard.
So, we are settled 25% to run my girls till I return from Trinidad.
It's all right, you don't have to worry. I look after your little flock of birds like they were my own.
So long as you remember they are not your own. Lou, while I'm back in Trinidad, I can arrange for shipment of some high-grade ganja.
Not interested. You want my opinion? I think drugs are responsible for the moral decay of this country's young. Smut, smut, and more smut. That's my special area of interest.
You should think about it. With these goodies, you could make a lot of dough, especially with the police in your pocket.
I'm paying enough bung as it is, but probably not as much as you're donating to be permitted to leave our fair shores.
Not a shilling. I have something so special, I don't need to pay anyone.
And what would that be, Michael?
Sorry, Lou.
Well, whatever it is, you crafty bugger, I hope you're keeping it safe.
Yes, as safe as it can be, in the place that you recommended.
You're late.
Sorry.
This is the Major. Major Guy Singer, final member of our team.
I don't know this man. Who are you?
None of your business.
No secrets around here. Major's a con artist. Usually elderly widows.
There's no need to bring that up.
Now he's the official new owner of Lasek.
Handbags and leather accessories for the discerning lady.
Nice.
I told the district planner's office about the remodeling. They gave me the specs for the sewage, drainage, gas, and power lines.
We'll have to go deep to miss that lot.
What's this for?
That is the thermic lance. It cuts through concrete and metal.
We're doing this, hey? I mean, we're bloody going for it.
Let's see what this thing can do.
Good idea, Kev. Kiss the demonstration, Bambo.
Okay, hold this. Hold it. Here, Kevin, go stand over there by the oxygen. Here we go.
They know what they're doing, these people, do they?
No, absolutely. Professional criminals.
What's the worst-case scenario?
They get caught and go to jail. No possible connection to us.
What about this model you're screwing? What promises have you made to keep her in line?
None that can't be broken. Look, she's our only tie to the bank operation. If things do go belly up, it'll only take one cut to sever the knot.
What's Gail Benson up to?
I believe she's working her way into Michael X's inner sanctum.
Could you sign my book, please? Then I think we would be fine and you'd be able to... Daddy! I am so glad you decided to come. This is my father, Sir Leonard Pluge.
Always happy to meet Gail's new friends.
Her new name is Hallie Kimga.
It's an anagram of the letters of our names. Hakim and Gail.
And your name is?
Hakim. Hakim Jamal.
Right.
Hello, gorgeous.
So where's the author?
He's over there, signing his masterpiece.
Well, you better drop by the house this weekend. Introduce Mr. Jamal to Mother.
Sorry, Daddy can't do that. We're popping on down to the islands for a while. Let me get you a drink.
Good luck with your book.
So have you read this book of his?
Must be joking.
Right. You're probably undercover, spying on Black Power's insidious threat to the British way of life.
Oh, it's very funny. Tell me, is our little enterprise still shipshape?
We're currently on schedule, Tim. We're taking over the shop on Friday afternoon. I know if this stuff's up, I'm in poo-poo land.
We have a blue transit van just pulled up, Clacy Builders on the side, and we have one man entering the shop.
Construction crew full of sec.
I've got a question. What do we do with all the dirt? We're going to dig out the hole.
It's all been worked out, Dave. We'll dig another hole in that corner over there and put it in that. Over.
If we're to get the job done before the bank opens on Monday morning, we better get a wriggle on.
Want to do the honours, Martine? This is it. Here we go. Watch your nails, Martine.
Yeah. Let's get this corner on.
Some racket there, Elf.
Bloody hell. What's going on?
Yep. Dave, come on, mate.
Dave, you need a break. I'll take over.
Cheers, Major.
Heads up.
Where's Dave?
No idea. Where did you get to?
Just checking the door was locked.
Of course it's locked, Dave. I locked it.
Hang on, what have we got here? What's this copper one?
Christ, he's not going in there, is he?
Okay.
Stop! Hold it down! Someone's knocking!
Somebody at the door of the shop. Somebody. Bandits! Hold on! Somebody at the door.
Look, I don't mind going.
It's my job.
working late?
Round the clock, officer. Expanding our storage. Trying to complete renovations for the
Well,
grand...
if you don't mind, sir. Excuse me? You use the jackhammer down there?
Yeah, you had some complaints, officer?
Yeah, from some of your neighbours.
We'll try to keep it down, all right?
Right.
Wonder how they talked their way out of that one. Tim, Quinn here. Yeah, we just had a copper going to the shop.
Not sure why. He's gone now.
All clear.
We need a lookout. Someone on a roof somewhere. We've got the walkie-talkies.
What about Eddie? He's a good lad. We can trust him.
No. Look, we're not cutting anyone else in.
Look, we won't cut him in on the loot. Give him the car lot. Hopefully I won't need that headache anymore.
My God, not again.
Get up there, Major.
Cover that up.
It's not the coppers. Yes, can I help you?
Delivery for Dave Shilling.
What is it?
Chicken and chips.
I see. Takeaway for Mr. Shilling.
Thanks.
You can't be serious.
I was starving.
Radio's in the bag, binocs as well. There's a bed set on the top floor of this building. Pay for the week. The ladder will get you to the roof. You're in from Liverpool, looking for work.
I don't have a Liverpool accent.
Then don't talk to anyone, Eddie.
I'm up on the roof and I've got a good view. All directions. Over.
Are you in position, Nightjar? Command HQ here. Acknowledge.
Yeah, I'm in position. I can see the front of the bank, Marleybone Road, Baker Street. I can see everything really well. All clear on the western front, guy. Over. No names, Eddie. Sorry, Dave.
Hey, you delinquents. What have I told you? No idle chit-chat.
Sorry. Over.
Wakey, wakey, gentlemen. I'll keep an eye on the shop from here on. You two go around to Glentworth Street, cover the parking garage exit.
Okay.
Nightjar here. There's some fella looking through the window. Oh, hang on. Wait, hang on. He's going. He's going. Yeah, he's gone. Over.
Roger, Nightjar. Over and out.
I'm gonna go to the pub, grab some more smokes. Do you want anything?
Ooh. Back at the seniors.
There you go, sir.
2 packets of Rothmans, 2 senior service, and 8 bags of crisps.
Okay. Hello, gorgeous. We still on track?
We had a scare last night. The cops came round. Can't you pull rank and make sure it doesn't happen again?
No, we can't show our hand. We're invisible, remember?
Wish I was.
What about your friend Terry? Where's he planning to carve up the proceeds?
Pint here, Chief.
What's wrong?
I had to take a break. Who's that you was talking to?
I wasn't. He was trying to chat me up. Does happen, you know.
Right.
Hey, Ella.
Cheers. Keep the change.
Thank you.
Anyway, what are you doing here? You're following me?
No. Just wanted a pint.
Then enjoy it.
Hello, Gail.
Where have you been?
You're rather impressed with our friend Hakeem, aren't you?
I know rule number 1, don't get emotionally involved. Doesn't mean I can't enjoy my work. You certainly do.
What's your father think of your consorting with these radicals, anyway?
We are not amused. Of course, if he knew what I was really up to, he'd have a heart attack.
Here you are. Credit cards and cash. If he does have copies of the photos and negatives there, they'll be hidden. Find them, destroy them, and then get out. Michael X thinks he's safe tucked away in Trinidad. That'll all change if we're successful here. Just remember, Gail, he's a nasty piece of work.
He's a crazy, dope-smoking, lunatic, pimp extortionist is what he is.
Everything okay, Nightjar? Anything I need to know?
Yeah, everything's all right, mate. Listen, what if I want to go for a pee up here?
I don't know. Use your imagination. Stay off the radio unless you see any old bill, all right?
Yeah, all right. If I see the old bill, I'll let you know. I'll speak to you in a bit. Over.
Hey, Bambus! What's all this brickwork?
I don't know. It wasn't on the plans.
Fucking hell! Jerry! Bambus! Jerry, talk to me! Jill! Jerry! Talk to me! You all right?
I think so, yeah.
What happened?
Floor just caved in.
Bloody hell, Terry, don't do that to me. I thought you was a goner.
Give us a lad, Dave.
What's down there?
It's a pile of skeletons.
You're joking. Let's hope they're not the last gang who tried to take this bank.
Latin, roughly translated, Lamb of God, forgive us our sins.
How do you know Latin?
Catholic school, the Bleeding Heart Sisters of Eternal Misery. Interesting date, 1665. Know what year that was, don't you?
The last time West Ham won the cup.
It was the Great Plague of London. This must be a burial chamber. A crypt where they dump the bodies.
What, all these poor bastards had the plague? Well, that could be infectious.
I don't think so, Dave.
This crypt goes all the way under the bank. Could put us in the vault quicker.
Well, how are we going to do that?
Concrete. Floor of the vault. Time to get paid for all our work.
Right. If we hit the restaurant by mistake, we'll be knee-deep in fried chicken.
I'll be happy if we don't hit the sewage.
you guys gonna hit the vault? I'm freezing my tits off up here. Over.
In the army, soldiers would pull on their poods to keep their blood flowing. Over.
What regiment were you in? The Royal Corps of Wankers? Over.
Yes, we welcome new members. Roger, over and out.
Emergency operator, which service do you require?
The police, please.
Putting you through.
Police here, can I help you?
Yes, I'm a ham radio operator, and I think I may be overhearing a robbery in progress.
We're in. Dave, get the ladder. We'll make the move into the vault after we take a break. Need to let the fumes clear out.
You're having a laugh, aren't you? Let's go in now.
Dave, nothing's going nowhere. You can hardly breathe in there.
Nightjar, are you there?
Over.
Nightjar here, over.
We're in. Over.
What, in the actual vault?
Yes, in the actual vault. Over.
Great, great. That's great news. Over.
We're taking a break. We're knackered. We need to get some sleep. Get a bit of shut-eye while the fumes clear out. Over.
Oh, lucky you. My eyes are like organ stops. Over.
We can smell the money, though. Over.
Look, money may be your god, but it ain't mine, all right? I want a warm bath and a cup of tea. Over.
You'll get your cup of tea. Just your time.
Oh, lucky you. My eyes are like organ stops. Over.
We can smell the money, though.
I rang 4 other police stations before you, but nobody took me seriously. Said it was probably a hoax.
How strong was the signal, Mr. Addy?
I'd say they're within a 10-mile radius.
There must be a ton of banks in that area.
And when was the last time you picked them up?
Oh, they've been quiet for about an hour.
What about releasing the tapes to the radio and TV? Maybe somebody can recognise the voices.
No. If they hear themselves, they'll stop transmitting. No, we should keep listening. Maybe they'll reveal where they are. Alfie, you stay here with Mr. Addy. I'm going back to the station. You call me if you hear anything.
Hey.
You scared the piss out of me.
What are you doing here?
I couldn't sleep.
Yeah, a bit jangly myself.
I just had to come and have a look. Our future's in those boxes.
So what are you gonna do? Your share?
Vanish. Martine love will cease to exist.
Why, you think if you vanish, you'll become someone else?
At least no one will know who I was.
Why'd you pick Kevin, mate? Could have found better thieves.
Old time's sake.
Most of your old times are spent with Kevin. Not me.
Kevin has it in his mind we had this passionate affair. The truth is, it came down to 4 Chinese meals and a roll in the hay. And that was a long time ago.
Right. Let's make some money.
Guys, what's going on?
How'd your wife fancy a tiara?
Too bloody right.
Get the cash, the cash. Look at the bullet. Eminence. This is better than winning the Bulls.
Dave, give us a hand with this one.
What's so special about this box?
It's my lucky number.
All yours, me lovely. Now.
Cheers.
Holy.
Terry, anything for the Widows and Orphans Fund?
Well, that's it.
God bless you, Governor. Very generous.
Look, we have to have some sort of system. You don't know what you're throwing and what you're keeping.
Yeah, well, we know what money looks like. We're not throwing that away, are we?
How long does it take to rob a bank?
We just about cleaned this joint out, eh?
More cash.
Now look at this.
No, nothing.
Nah, still nothing. Sergeant, what we need is something that will motivate the robbers to go on air, give away the location.
Right. Bait to lure the fish.
No, they're not there. Not transmitting.
They're not there, sir.
Move to the next bank, Sierra Lima 2.
We're still getting nothing, Sarge.
OK, Sierra Lima 2, move to the next location.
My God, the stuff some people collect.
What you got there, Terry?
47.
47?
Sounds like a good year to me.
Drinks. Go on, then, pass them round.
Come on, Terry, give us some. Hello, Terry. Go on, eh?
Oi! Hey, yeah, Major. Get it down,
Listen, fellas, they're onto you. Listen, they're onto you.
Coppers right on your doorstep.
Speak to me, Nigel.
Coppers right on your doorstep.
Listen, hang on. They're not going in, but they're not going away. Wait.
Sarge, we just heard. The thieves lookout says there are police outside the bank right now.
Which bank?
I haven't got a clue.
We've got patrols outside half the banks in the West End. Keep listening. We need to pinpoint exactly where they are.
Wait. Hang on. Guys, he's got a car just pulled up. Some bloke. He's going up to the front door with the cops. Guys, he's unlocking the front door. They're going in. Over.
Where's the vault? Downstairs. Follow me.
Looks fine.
I want to look inside.
It's on a time lock. Can't be opened until tomorrow morning.
Well, it isn't my bank being robbed.
Fellas, I think they're going away. They're gone.
We should get out of here. They could be coming back.
Yeah, all right, we need to let Eddie know.
Nightjar.
Nightjar. No!
Are you there, Nightjar?
The ambulance reports it's outside the Lloyd's Bank on Baker Street.
Nightjar, can you hear me? You gonna sleep, Nightjar? Nightjar, are you there?
If he's not picking up, something's wrong.
You're right. Let's grab all the cash and jewels and get the out of here.
What about our gear? Can't leave anything that might incriminate
We'll
us.
come back for it if we can.
What about all the other boxes?
Doesn't matter, Dave. Put everything in a bag and let's go.
That's right, let's move. Come on!
There's nothing here, Sarge.
You sure?
There's no mention of the ambulance.
Nothing. Move on, Sierra Lima 2.
That's them. Finally. Come on, let's go. The van is leaving. We will follow them. Over.
Stop them as soon as possible.
Open the door.
Well, I don't, Governor.
Open the back door. Come on.
Some fella paid me 50 quid to pick up his van and drop it at Heathrow Airport.
Jesus Christ. Where's the van?
Change of plan. Precautionary measure. I've organised alternative transport.
Why?
None of us have met your boyfriend. The alarm bloke who clued you up about the job. Could have set us up.
We bloody well pulled it off.
Done with military precision, eh, Major?
Now that I'm fiscally secure, I think I'll promote myself to colonel.
Hey, do you know what I'm going to do? Buy me mum a new house. Something with a garden.
I thought you'd be off to Copenhagen, Dave.
Why would I go to Copenhagen?
Have your cock shortened.
Yeah, well, maybe what they chop off of mine, they can add onto your little pinky.
How'd you find this place then, Terry?
Bloke I know used to run a chop shop here. He's in the nick now.
How could you lose control of the operation? I thought you were on top of this thing.
Sir, it worked. They did the job. They robbed the vault.
And we have no idea where the they are. Do you know, an ugly thought has just occurred. Lots of money in that vault, jewelry, bonds. You and your sweetie haven't cooked up something between you, I hope.
You think I'd betray you?
There are precedents. 2 of our former colleagues now live in bloody Moscow.
Let's hope they don't have another bidder. She won't cross us. She knows what we're capable of.
How does she even know who the hell we are?
I'm sure she'll contact me when she comes to her senses. Going anywhere else would be a death sentence.
You'd better hope she does, Everett. Or it may be yours.
Here you go, Bambus. That's your lot.
Never washed after our magic moment. Snoopy.
Woo! Hey, Dave. Look at this. I've seen this bloke on the TV. The old perv.
Oh, I've seen this face before. He's an MP. Lord, what's his name, you know? Always wears those poncy bow ties.
Not in that picture, he's not. Maybe this is one of your old movies, Dave.
Piss off, Kev.
Timely suggestion. I believe I'll take my share and be on my way. Before the bank opens in the morning and the shit hits the proverbial fan.
I'm with you, guy.
Don't have to remind you. Keep a low profile. No buying nested mines, Bambus.
The only thing I'm buying is a one-way ticket back to Cyprus. I'm never coming back.
We should have a reunion. 20 years. The Savoy Grill.
Yeah, right. Maybe for you, Guy. They still wouldn't let us lot in.
Bambo.
Goodbye, my friend.
Take care of yourself, mate. Good man.
Be lucky.
Bambus. Goodbye, old chap.
Okay, what's going on? You two been staring daggers at each other since you left the bank. What is it, lovers' tiff?
I think Martine's got something to tell us.
Hang about. Where'd these come from?
You knew the exact box this stuff was in, Martine. You better come clean and tell us what this is really about.
About a month ago, I got busted at Heathrow on a drug charge. This guy I know said he'd fix it to keep me out of jail, if I'd do him a favor. He knew I knew some villains. He wanted to set up a robbery to get these.
Hell, that would be the bloke you met in the Players Club. Same guy you said was trying to pick you up in the Globe, right?
Yeah.
So who is he?
He's a guy I met at the Sombrero Club. He works for some shady outfit in Whitehall.
Hold on. What, you mean MI5?
Or 6?
We could get seriously nicked here, Martine.
No, we couldn't. All Tim wants is the contents of box 118. The deal with him is we get to keep everything else.
And you believe that? Put your trust in some prick we've never even met. You lied to us, Martine.
We were sitting ducks right from the start.
Thank you very much.
You think it's a coincidence that you get busted for drugs and your Tim just happens to have a plan to rob a bank?
This can work out. We give them the photos and everything else in that box and we get to keep the rest and we're free and clear.
These people aren't regular cozzers, Martine. They're above that. They do things coppers can't. They think we've seen these photos were as expendable as dog.
Do you know what? I've seen those shots, and I know we're either dog or about to be dog shit. I'm out of here. I'm not waiting for a load of spooks and coppers to come cracking my head. I'm splitting like Guy and Bambus.
It'd be better if we stuck together, Dave.
A whitetail? Because we've been so truthful with each other so far, eh?
Dave, come on.
No, I'm going home, Kev. See me mum. And I'm going far away. As far as I can get away from here.
We better get out of here too, in case Guy or Bambus get picked up.
Better take a lot of this. There might be someone else in this to cause us some more grief. One of those, mate.
Here you go on.
Get the change.
Cool, thanks.
Overheard our radio chat. Fucking hell.
Police last night were trying to home in on a £300,000 bank raid. They still don't know what bank it was.
300 grand.
It's a bit more than that. More like 3 million.
Hello?
Martine, love.
Thank God. Put her through, then run a trace.
It's me.
What happened? Where the hell are you?
London.
I know, of course. I mean, where?
I know what you mean.
Martine, we have to meet.
I agree. Why don't you come over to my place? I'll make you a cocktail. We'll have a roll in the hay for old time's sake. Oh, right. You've already been there, haven't you? Probably have your men keeping lookout for me now.
You're not in a position to play games, Martine.
No threats, please, Tim. Why didn't you tell me what it was I was set up to get for you?
For your own good. I care about your safety, Martine.
Right. I suppose I give you what you want. We go our separate ways.
Well, that's what I promised.
Okay. Today, Tottenham Court Road Tube, Northern Line, northbound platform, 10:30, sharp.
Tottenham Court Road, 10:30. Good.
London vaults checked after radio ham tunes into a crime. Christ, what a fiasco. And now the particular bank has been identified, the story will be all over the news.
We've heard it already is.
If we don't get onto the case quickly, the police will have nabbed these robbers, and God knows what will happen to our photographs. Philip, get over to the bank. Take control of the situation.
Gentlemen, I've just had a conversation with one Martine Love. Where is she? Call was traced to a public phone box in Earl's Court. Good news is she's arranged to meet.
That is good news.
I'll be better off going alone.
Yeah. Tim's agreed to meet.
So have the news. They found the location of the bank.
So what?
Keep the change.
I'm sorry, ma'am, you can't go in. There's been a robbery.
We know there's been a robbery. That's why we're all here.
Everybody that works here. That means everybody. Speak to him. Gerald! You work in robbery now, then? You're a long way off your patch.
Regional crime squad now. Just dropped by to see what all the fuss is about. Pretty cheeky, that radio bit. These walkie-talkie robbers certainly caught you all lot on the hop. Makes us all look stupid.
Yeah, well, you're pretty chummy with all the villains around town. You got any idea who could have done this?
None of my informants.
We have been waiting here quite some time, and so far you people have told us absolutely nothing.
If you would like to give us an itemized list of the contents of your boxes, we may be able to ascertain what's missing.
The whole point of having a safe deposit box is so that people like you don't know what's in it.
I want to speak to a Roy Given.
Yeah, that's me.
This robbery is now a matter of national security. I want everybody out.
This is a police investigation.
Not anymore. Call your superiors.
Who the bloody hell does he think he is? Spooks. 5 or 6, I can never tell the difference. They all go to the same tailor and they all went to the same bloody school. Let's get some copies of the walkie-talkie tapes out to the newsboys. Maybe the public can help identify the villains.
Well, tell me, which of the boxes were ransacked?
The lot. Hundreds through the 400s.
Well, we're in the crapper, Jerry, both of us.
Both? But why is it my problem?
Accounts have to be balanced, records kept. And I wouldn't likely keep the books around here now, would I?
Spell it out, Lou. Be more specific.
I have a ledger. A record of every payment I've ever made to you and your colleagues. It was in my safety deposit box. And I think we can safely assume it's now in the possession of the robbers.
Jesus wept.
And I think you'll agree we have to find those villains before your honest colleagues do.
Who is this?
Lou Vogel.
Well done. Get up. Come on.
Your safety deposit box at the Baker Street Bank. What's its number?
Why'd you ask?
Well, over the weekend, some thieves broke into the bank vault and robbed it. So if your box is in the 100 to 400 numbers, I'm afraid all your stuff will be gone. Mine too, unhappily.
What? How can this happen in London?
Well, I promise you it has happened. And I promise you these thieves will be found and dealt with. You can rely on it. I'll keep you informed.
Thank you.
Anyone touches me, follows me, Martine takes your snaps right to Fleet Street, understood? Who owned box 118, Tim?
You have no idea the danger you and your chums are in, do you?
Is that right? And why would that be?
You've opened Pandora's box, you dumb prick. That's why.
I know what's at stake, and I know how expendable we are. So I'm changing the deal.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. You get all your nasty pictures. But here's the twist. We get indemnity. Fresh passports, safe passage out of the country. For the whole team. And an official signed document guaranteeing we won't be prosecuted and we won't be pursued.
You can't be serious.
You can bet your bollocks I'm serious. And we want it signed, sealed and delivered by a public figure of substantial authority.
How about the Prime Minister?
Yeah, you'll do, if you can drag him off his yacht. You mess with us, Tim, we can drip feed pictures like this to the press. You've got a stack of them.
Oh dear.
You got until 4 p.m. to confirm we have a deal. We'll be in touch.
Some photographs.
Well done, Tim. Do you have any more?
Apparently there was a whole rogues gallery stored in one of the boxes.
If Lord Drysdale is up to his usual hanky-panky, that's his problem. This operation is about recovering the photos from Michael X.
Might it not be prudent to get the committee to consider issuing a D notice to protect everyone potentially embarrassed by this criminal activity?
Which we instigated.
Ta-da, Mum.
Look after yourself, love.
Go on, get yourself inside, you'll catch your death.
Dave Schilling.
Yeah?
I wonder if we could have a word.
About what?
About a bank.
I want to tell you something, Mr. Schilling, because it'll save time. You see, I have a very jaundiced view of life. From what I see, most of it's corrupt, venal, and vile. And I'm just saying this so that you know that I don't have a better nature to appeal to or a compassionate street. I mean, you do understand, don't you?
I think so, Mr. Vogel.
Good. I have a kidney stone. I don't seem to be able to pass. I'm on painkillers.
I could use a couple of those myself.
You stole from me. And from friends of mine. Where's my stuff?
I don't know. Look, I don't know anything about any bank robbery. Honest.
Still an unconvincing actor, Mr. Schilling.
I would love to say this is not going to hurt, but it is.
What are you going to do? No! Stop! No! Stop! Please! Stop! Stop, please!
Well, they were here.
Well, they ain't here now.
Why is the door open?
Who are you?
I could ask the same thing.
Better run along, eh? Get yourselves a cup of tea or something.
We're looking for Terry Leather.
Terry said he won't be coming in this week.
He's supposed to call in.
So you'll be Eddie, right?
Yeah.
Will you come with me?
Shut your noise!
I want to talk to him about a bank robbery.
Don't you touch him!
If you want to see your Eddie or his mate Dave again, make sure Terry Leather calls that number.
Walkie-talkie gang takes it all! Read all about it! Walkie-talkie gang takes it all!
That's great news. Over.
We're taking a break. I need to get some sleep. Get a bit of shower while the fumes clear out. Over.
Oh, lucky you. My eyes are like all this stuff.
Mummy, Daddy's on the radio.
Oh, don't be so silly, darling.
He is.
Is he?
All right? I want a warm bath and a cup of tea. Over.
You'll get your cup of tea. Just your time. Over.
See, it is, Daddy.
Authorities have released this recording of the walkie-talkie communications between the robbers of Lloyd's Bank in Marylebone in the hopes that their voices may be identified by members of the public.
Hello?
Wendy?
We heard you on the radio, Terry. You're famous, you know. You robbed that bank, didn't you? The one on the news? Oh, God. You could go to jail for years for something like that, Terry. I couldn't stand it.
No one's going to jail. I've got it all under control. Just stay put. Keep the kids inside. I love you, Wendy. I've got to go.
You be careful, Terry.
What's the matter, Mum?
Nothing, darling.
Terry, they took Eddie.
Oh, God, who?
Two heavies. I don't know, they could have been cops. They left a phone number for you. They said if I wanted to see Dave or Eddie again, then you have to call.
Listen to me, Ingrid. I swear to you I'll get him back. Don't you worry, darling.
Have you got a pen?
Yeah.
01946.
Hold on, say it again.
01946.
Michael, it's Lou Vogel.
Yes?
Well, we've identified the villains. And believe it or not, they're amateurs, part-timers. They were put up to the job by a woman named Martine Love. Ring a bell?
Never heard of her.
Well, we paid a visit to her flat, and some chaps from MI5 were already there. Pulled rank on my tame copper. Why do you suppose these people would be interested in the robbery of a minor neighborhood bank, Michael?
I don't know.
I think you do. And I'm guessing that your box is number 118? I think what these robbers were really after were photographs. Photographs of a certain royal princess.
How do you know that?
Well, because on this point I believe my captive. No man could withstand the pain we inflicted on him. So don't take me for a fool, Michael. You've instigated this calamity by storing your blackmail materials in this bank.
Which you recommended. I will not be lectured by the porn king of Soho. Get my pictures back, or you will never see a black man on the streets of London without wondering if he's been sent to kill you. What's she doing?
Oh, hello, Michael. Hakim was looking for a copy of his book.
I know what you've been looking for, Birds, and you won't find it.
What are you talking about? Hakim, I found your book.
You don't understand. My box and those of my friends may have been rifled. Surely you can pull some strings. You're a minister in the government, for God's sake.
Sonia, I really don't think I'm able to help here.
Perhaps you don't fully comprehend. I have photographs, compromising photographs, live film of you, Miles Urquhart, all my regulars, in this safe deposit box. You all know each other, if that's any consolation.
You've got photographs of me. You...
You be a big boy. Now's the time to talk to your Whitehall chums, don't you think?
That's him. Sure, that's him.
Guy Arthur Singer. Con man and petty criminal. Did a stretch in the scrubs a few years back.
Thought he was a wanker. Spoke in some Ponzi accent.
Thank you, sir. Very much.
Hello?
Who am I talking to?
Oh, Terry Leather, Kevin Swain, Martine Love, Eddie Burton. Yeah, Mr. Schilling was kind enough to speak with me about this.
You put Dave on the phone, eh?
Well, I would, but he seems a bit indisposed at the moment.
What do you want?
Just a couple of things from what you stole. A ledger with a dark red colour, and some photos that I'm sure MI5 is interested in. The royal portfolio.
Well, we got his money and jewels.
And I suggest you look again. Speak to your friends.
Hello? Who's this?
Eddie, it's Terry.
Terry. Terry, you now. Dave's all messed up, and they're gonna do the same to me. You gotta help.
Listen to me, Eddie. I don't have what he wants.
What? No, you gotta have what they want. You got to. You gotta help.
Eddie, what am I supposed to do? You tell him we don't have it.
No, Terry.
Eddie,
Terry, you gotta help.
tell him I don't have his ledger. You tell.
Right.
No! They shot Dave! Dave's dead!
Eddie!
They shot Dave!
Eddie!
I'll give you 1 hour to find what I want, or I'll kill this man too.
This is it. Lou Vogel. That's who this bastard is. Payments made to Soho and West End division officers. Here, look, weekly payouts. 50 quid here, 20 there. Probably every bent copper in London.
Nothing like this was supposed to happen. No one was supposed to get hurt.
It's not your fault. We've still got our own necks to think about, and Eddie.
Look, we give the photos to Vogel. All bets are off with Tim. We deliver them to Tim, it's at his neck. Vogel and his lot are after us.
Either way, we are
Miles, we've got a problem. A serious problem. Something Sonia Byrne kept in the bank that was robbed over the weekend. She is concerned that a safe deposit box may have been plundered.
I'm afraid her fears are well justified.
Oh, my
God.
I really thought Sonia was a woman of more discreet character.
So, the genie is out of the bottle then? For both of us, eh?
Not quite yet. My operatives tell me that the thieves are using the photographs as a bargaining chip.
Then give them what they want.
Already in motion. And the committee have it in the works to issue a D notice on the whole business. Muffle the press. Put a lid on it.
Be a pity, wouldn't it? I mean, if your mates abandoned you over a few photographs and... Hello.
You listen to me, Mr. Vogel, whatever your name is. You go ahead and kill him, see if we give a We got our loot. Your ledgers and your photos, you can pick them up from Scotland Yard. We're sending them over.
Don't do that.
Well, if you want your book of payoffs back, be at Paddington Station in person tomorrow, 11 a.m., platform 1. There's a newsstand near the statue of the soldier. Have Eddie with you, hale and hearty. This is your one and only chance, Vogel. Don't blow it. Your present. You been good for Mummy?
Yeah.
I need to talk to Mummy about something, so give us a minute, okay?
Go on.
Go on.
So, do you want to tell me what's been going on?
Some bloke's worked over Dave.
How bad?
He's dead.
Oh, my God almighty, Terry. What have you done to us?
Wendy, I promise I'm going to work this out. And when I do, we're going to leave England and it is all going to change for us. But if anything goes wrong, use this. There's plenty of cash. Pounds, francs, dollars. You can leave the country, start a new life for you and the girls. You can do this if you have to, Wendy, promise me.
Is that from the robbery, is it?
My share, yeah.
The papers said there was a woman in the vault. Martine, was she involved?
Yeah, she brought us a job in the first place.
Oh, and did you sleep with her, Terry? Do you know what? From day one, it was always you. The first day we met, I said to my friend Audrey, I said, I am going to marry him, and I am going to have his kids. And I have stuck by you! I have stuck by you no matter what! You bastard!
You can throw me over. I deserve it. I brought you more grief than happiness. But I love you. And the kids. It's the reason I did this, to get us out of this life once and for all.
Mummy, open the door! Mummy!
We'll work the rest out later.
Go and play in your room!
If you still have me. takes a good picture, eh, Tim?
Lord Mountbatten has graciously agreed to represent the interests of the Crown in this matter. He high enough up the tree?
Lord Mountbatten? I've always wanted to meet that bugger.
Yes, well, I'm sure he'd be very pleased to meet you too.
He has to be under the main clock, Paddington Station, 11 a.m. or no deal.
11 a.m. on the knocker with your new passports and documents. He'll hand them over as soon as he sees the photos.
There's another problem. This robbery's pissed off some local villains.
The guts come with the glory, eh?
One of our mates has been killed.
It's hardly surprising, considering the roster of reprobates who are the bank's deposit box customers. Listen, Terry, our commitment is for the recovery of the royal portraits only. The proceeds and the piss-offs are both yours to deal with.
"11 a.m., Paddington Station."
Gail, Michael wants to see you in the garden.
What for?
I don't know.
Gail, come. Come and look at this. Come.
I want to show you something.
What's this for?
It's for you.
What have I done to deserve this? What have I done?
You're a spy sent to steal from me. And nobody steals from Michael X! No one!
See if it mentions the copper in charge.
Here it is. Heading the case is Detective Sergeant Roy Given of Marylebone Lane Police Station.
Roy Given. No Roy Given mention. Let's hope that means he's straight.
And they'd be interested in the names of some bent coppers.
Yeah, a bit of a long shot.
Nothing in that one?
No.
What we don't rate a mention. Strike you as strange?
It's kind of scary, actually. If that news could disappear, so could we.
Next stop, Edgware Road.
Well, it's to us.
See you, mate.
Look after yourself. Take care.
Good luck, Kev. So where you headed? If everything goes to plan.
I'll tell you if you're coming with me.
Morning. I'm looking for a Mr. Roy Given. It's very important.
Roy Given?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, can I ask what it's concerning?
No, I prefer to tell him myself. Look, all I'm saying is, if you're interested in the rest of this book of payoffs, the author's going to be at Paddington Station, 11 a.m., platform 1.
And how exactly did this come into your possession?
Next stop, Paddington Station. Change here for the Bakerloo line.
So no one turns up fashionably late. It's your friend, Tim.
Good luck.
It's good to see you in one piece.
You were worried for your own arse, Tim, not for mine. You pricked him. You set this whole thing up from the start, didn't you?
Come on, you get to be rich, free, and clear. Isn't that what you wanted?
You stay here with a car.
Right. Bloody
kidney stone. It's got a pulse soon.
Haven't had this much excitement since the war.
We're a little late, my lord.
So where's your mate?
That's Terry there by the newsstand.
Wait, I've seen those two cowboys before at the girl's flat. It's a trap. They're MI5.
Terry! Terry!
Lord Mountbatten.
Yes?
You know the arrangement. You agree to our new identities and immunity from prosecution.
You have my word that the Crown will honour this commitment.
Your documentation and guarantees. If I were you, I'd keep them in a very safe place.
Yeah, well, you can bet it won't be a safe deposit box.
She is a scallywag. Thank you.
Martine, it wasn't all business for me.
What's happening? Where's the book? Just open the door.
No,
Get in there. Stay there or you're dead meat.
Where you going, old man, eh? This one's for Dave. So smug now, are ya?
Arrest them, they're bank robbers.
This bloke killed our friend. You're innocent. So, are we seriously arseholed now, Terry?
Well, at least we're not dead like poor old Dave.
Get up, you filthy bastard. You're under arrest. Take him away.
Right, come on, you. Get in the car.
Right, mate.
Wonder if that's Roy Given.
Who's he?
We was hoping he was a straight copper.
We've got a nice collar here, Roy. You know, these two are part of the Baker Street bank robbery gang.
Place this man under arrest.
Yes, sir. What are you talking about? They're part of the Baker Street firm.
I don't know about them. But I know about you, you corrupt bastard. Cuff him. And the one over by the wall as well.
But they're the robbers.
No robbers in here.
What do you
Now, I believe you've ascertained Mr. Vogel's Book of Shame.
Well, if you let me out, I'll go get it for you. That belongs to me. There's your book.
Terry, we were thinking, smart fella like you might have kept mementos of the event, just in case.
Case what? Things didn't turn out so nicely.
If they should ever see the light of day, don't think we can't find you.
Out. Go on, piss off. Andrew, go on.
How did that happen?
If I know, just keep walking.
What's going on? What you want to my place, huh? What you want?
We are placing you under arrest.
What am I charged with?
Conspiracy to import drugs into the United Kingdom, will that do? But you could still help yourself. There's a British national staying with you. A certain Gail Benson.
She was here, but she's gone on.
All right.
In the back.
Over here, sir.
Burn the house down. I want nothing of this place left standing.
Were you friends of Dave?
Oh, yeah.
Were you?
We knew him in a professional capacity. He was one of our favourites.
See you later. You right?
Yeah. So where are you off to, Kev?
Anywhere you want to go.
Sorry, I'm doing a solo from now on.
Yeah, well, it was worth a try. Do you want another one?
Yeah, go on. One for the road.
Ta, mate. I just wish Dave could have seen all this.
Yeah. Mr. Dave.
Dave. What do you want, Martine?
I'm sorry I've caused you this upset, Wendy.
Well, apparently we're rich.
I know the business is finished, but are the cars really ours?
Yeah. They're all yours. Jessel's been paid off.
I won't lie to you. I'd have gone with him, and I'd have shut you out of my mind. But he didn't want to know. I'm sorry.
Your wife's talking to Martine.
I know, Kev. I know.
Good luck.
It was always you, Terry.
Nice with a few chips, though. There.
Fish fingers tonight, eh?